Judge Rudy Sacco of Pittsfield had a successful career as a probate and family court judge. Born in 1927 to Italian immigrant parents, he was the first in his family to go to college and to realize the American dream. In this Italian Americans of Western Massachusetts report, supported by a grant from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, Connecting Point producer Tony Dunne spoke with Judge Sacco to talk about his life, his family, and the Italian traditions he holds so dear.
I was born in Pittsfield, and my father was born in a small town in Italy called Santa Barbara dei Cerasa. It's in what we call the Campania area, Salerno, Sorrento, Naples area. My father came over when he was 14, and the picture that you can draw is getting on a ship 3 weeks in the hold of a ship. Can you imagine? You look at those people, they look like they're not even surviving. That's where they came over on. Maybe with $25, $10, $5 in their pocket in that bag. Can you imagine leaving, having a 14, 15-year-old child leave you, knowing that you're never going to see that child again? Now, they came over to Ellis Island, and they weren't treated very royally at Ellis Island, because if you had a cough, you might be detained. If you had any reason, they would deny you. Then you were met by relatives. He was in New York, met by relatives there, and then they heard about various areas, and he heard about Pittsfield, but I think what he heard about really was the digging at the Hoosick Tunnel. America was digging at the time, you gotta know that. It was digging for the subways, it was digging for roads, it was digging to build buildings, digging, and they didn't have the equipment. The projects demanded that they have people with a pick and shovel mentality. Now, you know, the Irish had a great advantage because they could speak the language, and they came over earlier. In 1920, there were more people in public office that were Irish than any other nationality. The Italians had no linguistic advantage, so they would go where Italians were located. So that's what the Italians came over for. They came to dig. They made a pittance of money, but they had a job. They came here thinking the streets were going to be paved with gold. No. They were paved with opportunity. Well, I was born year 1927. I went to school here, and then I went in the Navy. The officers are behind me having cocktails, and I'm sleeping on board the ship outside. This is the difference between education and non-education, and it's affordable in America. So anyway, there was no question then. I made up my mind I was going to go to college. So I ended up at Boston College. Spent my 4 years there, then went to law school. And then with my beautiful bride, Kay, who was my inspiration and with me for 60 years, and we came back to Pittsfield. There was no arguing, there was no discussion, just going back to Pittsfield. That's my hometown. I practiced law, and there was an Attorney General of Massachusetts, Ed Brooke. He called me and he said, "Look, will you be my Assistant Attorney General in Western Mass?" I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that they had one, really, that position. So I said yes, and then I worked at that job, and then asked to become a judge, and I did. And I covered the 4 western counties there. So a lot of my life was involved with public service. I have had a full life. I'm grateful to everyone, the people that knew me and took me under their wing. And I'll tell you that it's nice to know from whence you came. There are people I will talk to and ask, and they say, "Well, geez, I just don't know where my parents came from or where they were." Well, it's difficult because there may be 3 or 4 different countries now but get back there, know where they were born. You know, when you consider what's the important thing in life. You know, there's a saying that I made up, "La familia è più importante del mondo." What does it mean? The family is the most important in the world.